Hello everybody and welcome back to another story time with Jessie. Today we're going to be reading a story from r/Am I the A-hole. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, the like button, that notification bell, subscribe and like, and please comment below. So that's right everybody, today's story comes from r/Am I the A-hole, and let's just jump right into it. My neighbor turned into a pillar of salt, and it's blocking my car. Hi Reddit. I, 26F, been lurking on this subreddit for a few years now, but I never thought I would actually post anything until now. This just happened and my head is spinning. So basically, I have this neighbor, 34F, right next to me, and we have a shared driveway situation. We live in the suburbs. I'm not going to say where, but just outside of a pretty big city, and where I'm from, it's pretty common for neighbors to have separate yards, houses, sidewalks, but connected driveways. My neighbor and I, let's call her Edith, names removed for privacy as always, have never gotten along, but have always been civil. Like, we don't run into a lot of issues, but I wouldn't ever go over for like a cup of sugar or a glass of wine. Anyways, yesterday morning, I wake up and there's all this noise. I walk outside and lo and behold, Edith is right there in the driveway, screaming about something I can never understand. She's looking north, to the city. And I strain to look, but it's too bright. There's something happening, sweeping through. A blight in an orchard, and my marrow starts to turn. Something grasps me by my spine and lifts me wholly out of my body. And all at once, the stinging in my eyes meets the ringing in my ears somewhere 3 inches back from my optic nerve, and I see it. Oh God, I saw it. The raining sulfur, the screams stood tall against the cresting sun, and could nearly blot it out as the wails rose faster. I was held to behold, and held fast I was. The bright blazing sun stuck to my eyes like phosphor, and as I averted them, the fields were raised as well. The finality of it. Of all things I have known, all of them were as they were, and as they would be, but this was of the great new fires that had been set upon us. There was to be nothing in the here and after, nothing to be gained as the arid earth dried up into dust and sand, just the taste of rot and vinegar, and the mark of where people once stood and would never more. I felt something inside me well and rise, but was surpassed in speed and ascent by a piercing that broke before my own. What was of the home that could not be saved, she cried, and held what remained in her arms? Were we not to grow from ash? Was I not supposed to love that which was unloved? Is there anything beautiful that can be sculpted from bone and adipocere? I was told to love and teach, that each soul was of God, and that the highest calling was to see from the eyes of my brother. I have searched, and nothing remains of the shoes I was meant to walk in, and no people can benefit from its lessening. I wished for the health and the safety of the treasonous, the slavers, the murderers, and the wretched. I prayed they would see that there was no way forward for them, but I never wished that their way to be taken. Now to everyone I mourn, I could never hate you. I wanted you away, and I wanted you here. The scorching earth licked her, judging its appetite. Her eyes finally met mine. A death is a tragedy, and a murder makes a murderer. We may learn to live with what we can find just, but with every life we take, our soul dims. To sleep soundly to the dripping of blood spilt is the cruelest of God's gifts. I didn't see when she looked back. I think her daughter must have been out. I can't imagine why else she would. I went inside to wake up my wife. They're much better at things like this than me, but by the time that we got there, we were too late and she was blocking my car. Sort of our cars, my wife parks in front of me. I have a 2023 Jeep Wrangler with an autonomous winch, so I sort of just wrapped it around the pillar and was going to pull, but then my wife got mad and screamed at me and called me an a-hole. I don't really think it's that big of a deal, and I don't have another way to get to the farmer's market. So, tell me, Reddit, am I the a-hole? Wow, what a story. Make sure you leave a comment below deciding whether or not OP was the a-hole. That about wraps it up for this episode. Make sure you tune in next time. Subscribe, hit that bell, comment, and like and subscribe.